Where was I? Or should I say, where was I? The day before Notre Dame was burnt to the ground. I was getting into that in the last subject, and I found out just recently. Where does it say the JW? JW, it was Jehovah's Witnesses. The man gave me a book. He said his favorite chapter is John, and the end of the world will be tomorrow. Winged man is upon us, as he pointed to me, and he says, "Look, hark thy, an angel in New London City." He was mad. He went mad from bikes driving around him in circles incessantly. The Hells Angels this, his own theories and opinions on what they were that. New London City, his own experiences, days in and days out, doing his own churchy thing. And I told him my story. Hey, I was at September 11th, 9/11, 2001, early in the morning before the towers exploded, St. James, eating breakfast at the soup kitchen. And I wasn't skipping school. I was in the Yellow Submarine Corps, and I was only, late 11, close to 12. Anyway, so I went there, and then I went to the comic book shop to carry about the day and hopefully get on the submarine one day or eventually, or meet up with Gramps in the Yellow Submarine Corps, sponsored by the Niantic Children's Museum. Whatever. But whilst in the comic book shop, there was news on the TV they had in the window. And so we went back to St. James, and I asked if it was real. I attempted to ask God if it was. I was a 10, 12-year-old boy, non-denominational, pro-USA Cub Scout, with a nameless family member, Sugaree. So I told him that, and he said he had spiritual experience. So we're not sure. We're not sure, but that was the day before, and then the day Notre Dame was burnt to the ground, I was at Mohegan Sun City. I was in Uncasville, Mohegan Sovereign Nation. I was in the cafeteria, and I took a picture of the television, and I talked to sent it to my family. I said, "Hey, this is going on." My friend, I said, "Hey, this is going on." Back when I was a volunteer firefighter in Manhattan Emergency Response, it was 2004. It was 2003. I was taking classes at the Coast Guard Academy in London. In 2004, I was taking trips to Manhattan City as a volunteer firefighter, volunteer explorer, volunteer medic. Back when I was a volunteer.